Welcome to our journey through the ancient history of Japan. This remarkable tale spans thousands of years, from the earliest hunter-gatherer societies to the rise of powerful shogunates. Each period in Japan's history is marked by significant cultural, political, and technological advancements. Stay with us until the end, where we'll uncover a unique curiosity about ancient Japan that continues to influence its culture today. Prepare to be transported through time and witness the fascinating evolution of one of the world's most enduring civilizations. Our journey commences with the Jomon Period, which dates back to around 14,000 BCE. This era is named after the distinctive cord-marked pottery that the people of this time created. The Jomon were primarily hunter-gatherers, relying on a diverse diet that included nuts, seeds, fish, and game. Archaeological evidence suggests that they lived in small, semi-permanent settlements, often near rivers and coastal areas. One of the most remarkable aspects of the Jomon culture is their pottery. The Jomon people are credited with some of the oldest known pottery in the world, featuring intricate designs made by pressing cords into the clay. These vessels were used for cooking, storage, and ritual purposes, indicating a complex society with rich spiritual beliefs. As we delve deeper into the Jomon period, we discover that these early Japanese were not isolated. They engaged in trade with neighboring regions, exchanging goods such as jade, obsidian, and shells. The Jomon culture laid the foundation for future developments in Japanese society, particularly in terms of craftsmanship and community structure. This period also witnessed the beginnings of agriculture, with evidence of plant cultivation and the domestication of animals. The Jomon period set the stage for the subsequent Yayoi Period, where more profound changes would reshape the social and economic landscape of ancient Japan. During the Yayoi Period, from 300 BCE to 300 CE, Japan underwent transformative changes that laid the groundwork for its future development. This era marked the introduction of rice agriculture, which revolutionized Japanese society. The cultivation of rice in paddies not only provided a stable food source, but also led to population growth and the establishment of permanent settlements. Metalworking also emerged during the Yayoi period. With the introduction of bronze and iron tools and weapons, these advancements significantly improved agricultural productivity and craftsmanship. The use of metal tools allowed for more efficient farming and contributed to the development of new technologies and techniques. The Yayoi people lived in organized communities, often protected by moats and wooden palisades. Social stratification became more pronounced. With the emergence of distinct classes and the rise of powerful clan leaders, these clans, known as Yuji, played a crucial role in the political landscape of ancient Japan. Cultural exchanges between Japan and the Asian continent increased during this period. The Yayoi people adopted new customs, technologies, and ideas from China and Korea, including weaving and pottery styles. This cross-cultural interaction enriched Yayoi society and set the stage for further cultural and technological advancements. The Yayoi period was a time of significant progress and innovation, setting the foundation for the following Kofun period. As we move forward, we'll see how these early developments paved the way for the emergence of a more centralized and powerful Japan. The Kofun period, which lasted from 300 to 538 CE, is named after the large burial mounds, or kofun, that characterized this era. These massive, keyhole-shaped tombs were built for powerful leaders and are a testament to the period's social and political changes. The most famous of these is the Daisen Kofun, attributed to Emperor Nintoku, which stands as one of the largest burial mounds in the world. This era saw the rise of the Yamato clan, which gradually unified the various uji under a centralized authority. The Yamato rulers established themselves as the dominant power in Japan, laying the foundation for the imperial lineage that continues to this day. This period marks the beginning of the Japanese imperial state, with the Yamato clan asserting control through both military strength and strategic alliances. The Kofun period also witnessed significant cultural and technological advancements. The influence of the Asian continent, particularly China and Korea, continued to grow. The introduction of Chinese writing, metallurgy, and Buddhism had profound impacts on Japanese society. Buddhism, in particular, would later play a crucial role in shaping Japan's religious and cultural landscape. Social structure became increasingly complex during this period, with a clear hierarchy emerging. Aristocratic families gained prominence, and the concept of hereditary titles and ranks was established. This hierarchical structure would become a defining feature of Japanese society for centuries to come. The Kofun period set the stage for the Asuka period, where further cultural and political developments would continue to shape ancient Japan. The unification efforts of the Yamato clan and the cultural exchanges with neighboring regions laid the groundwork for the sophisticated and intricate society that was to follow. The Asuka period, from 538 to 710 CE, was a transformative era in Japanese history, marked by significant cultural, political, and religious changes. This period is named after the Asuka region, where the Yamato court established its capital. The Asuka period is particularly notable for the introduction and spread of Buddhism, which profoundly influenced Japanese society. Buddhism was introduced to Japan from Korea in the mid-6th century and quickly gained the support of influential leaders, including Prince Shotoku. Shotoku was a pivotal figure during this time, promoting Buddhism and Confucianism and implementing reforms that laid the foundations for a more centralized and bureaucratic state. His famous 17-article constitution emphasized moral governance, the importance of harmony, and the virtues of Buddhist teachings. The influence of China during the Asuka period was significant, with Japan adopting many aspects of Chinese culture, including writing, architecture, and administrative practices. The Taika reforms, initiated in 645 CE, aimed to strengthen imperial authority by restructuring the government, redistributing land, and creating a more efficient tax system. These reforms were heavily inspired by Chinese models and were crucial in the development of the Japanese state. Art and architecture flourished during the Asuka period, with the construction of impressive Buddhist temples such as the Horyu-ji, which still stands today as a testament to this era's architectural achievements. The period also saw the creation of intricate Buddhist sculptures and the development of the distinct Japanese style of painting and pottery. The Asuka period was a time of profound transformation, setting the stage for the subsequent Nara period, the introduction of Buddhism. The influence of Chinese culture and the political reforms of this era had lasting impacts on Japanese society, culture, and governance, shaping the future trajectory of the nation. The Nara period, spanning from 710 to 794 CE, marked the establishment of Japan's first permanent capital in Nara. This era saw significant cultural and political development, influenced heavily by Chinese models. The capital's layout mirrored the Chinese Tang dynasty's city planning, reflecting the era's deep cultural connections. During the Nara period, the central government strengthened its control through the implementation of the Ritsuryo system, a set of legal codes that formalized administrative structures and codified laws. This period also saw the compilation of Japan's earliest chronicles, the Kojiki and Nihon Shoki, which documented the country's mythological origins and early history, solidifying the divine legitimacy of the imperial family. Buddhism flourished under imperial patronage, leading to the construction of grand temples like the Todaiji, home to the great Buddha statue. These religious sites became centers of learning and culture, fostering the growth of arts and literature. Poetry, in particular, thrived with the compilation of the Manyoshu, Japan's oldest anthology of poems, showcasing the era's literary achievements. The Nara period also faced challenges, including political intrigue and power struggles among the aristocracy. The increasing influence of Buddhist clergy in political matters led to tensions, prompting future reforms to limit their power. Despite these challenges, The Nara period laid the foundations for a unified and culturally rich Japan. The achievements and reforms of this era set the stage for the Heian period, where Japan's classical culture would reach new heights. The Heian period, from 794 to 1185 CE, is often regarded as the golden age of classical Japanese culture. This era began with the relocation of the capital to Heian-kyo, modern-day Kyoto, which remained the center of Japanese culture and politics for over 1,000 years. During the Heian period, the imperial court was at the height of its power, and court life flourished with an emphasis on aesthetics, poetry, and art. Aristocratic families, particularly the Fujiwara clan, held significant influence, often marrying their daughters into the imperial family to maintain power behind the scenes. Literature and the arts reached unparalleled heights. This period saw the creation of iconic works such as The Tale of Genji by Murasaki Shikibu, considered the world's first novel, and The Pillow Book by Sei Shonagon, a collection of essays and observations. These works provide invaluable insights into the refined court life and the intricate social customs of the time. Buddhism continued to play a central role in society, with the development of distinct Japanese sects like Tendai and Shingon Buddhism. The construction of grand temples and the refinement of Buddhist art further exemplified the cultural zenith of the Heian period. Despite the cultural flourishing, the latter part of the Heian period was marked by political instability and the rise of regional military clans. The imperial court's inability to govern effectively led to the increasing power of the samurai class, setting the stage for the eventual decline of courtly power and the rise of the Kamakura shogunate. The Heian period's legacy of cultural sophistication and artistic achievements profoundly influenced Japanese culture, leaving an enduring mark that resonates even today. The Kamakura period, from 1185 to 1333 CE, marks a pivotal shift in Japanese history with the establishment of the first shogunate, a military government that effectively ruled the country. This era began after Minamoto no Yoritomo's victory in the Genpei War, leading to the establishment of his shogunate in Kamakura. The Kamakura period saw the rise of the samurai class, who became the dominant political and military force. The shogunate centralized power away from the imperial court in Kyoto, leading to a feudal system where regional lords, or daimyo, controlled their own territories with relative autonomy. Buddhism played a crucial role during this period, with the spread of new sects such as Zen, Pure Land, and Nichiren Buddhism. These sects appealed to the warrior class and common people alike, emphasizing discipline, simplicity, and devotion. The influence of Zen Buddhism, in particular, shaped the samurai ethos and aesthetic, fostering a culture of simplicity and focused meditation. The Kamakura shogunate faced significant challenges, including invasions by the Mongol Empire in 1274 and 1281. Despite successfully repelling these invasions, the strain on resources and the reliance on divine intervention, symbolized by the kamikaze, or divine wind, highlighted vulnerabilities within the shogunate's rule. The period also saw the development of distinct Japanese cultural practices, including tea ceremony, no theater, and the refinement of martial arts. These cultural practices were influenced by both the austere lifestyle of the samurai and the introspective nature of Zen Buddhism. The Kamakura period eventually came to an end due to internal strife and economic difficulties, leading to the rise of the Ashikaga shogunate and the beginning of the Muromachi period. The Kamakura shogunate's legacy, however, set the foundation for Japan's military governance and the enduring influence of the samurai. The Muromachi period, which spread from 1336 to 1573 CE, was marked by both cultural renaissance and political turmoil. This era began with the establishment of the Ashikaga shogunate by Ashikaga Takauji, who moved the capital to the Muromachi district of Kyoto. Under the Ashikaga shogunate, Japan experienced a cultural flourishing known as the Higashiyama culture. This period saw the refinement of traditional arts, including the tea ceremony, flower arranging, ikebana, and no theater. Zen Buddhism continued to influence the aesthetics of this era, promoting simplicity and natural beauty. The Muromachi period also witnessed the rise of Japanese ink painting, sumi-e, and the development of the Japanese garden, both reflecting the Zen principles of harmony and tranquility. The Golden Pavilion, Kinkaku-ji, and Silver Pavilion, Ginkaku-ji, are iconic examples of the architectural achievements of this period. Despite these cultural advancements, the Muromachi shogunate struggled to maintain control over the country. The Onin War, 1467–1477, a major civil war, devastated Kyoto and plunged Japan into the Warring States period. Sengoku Jidai, a time of constant military conflict and social upheaval. Regional daimyo gained power, leading to a fragmented and unstable political landscape. During this time, European traders and missionaries arrived in Japan, introducing firearms and Christianity. These new influences began to shape Japanese society and military tactics, setting the stage for future conflicts and changes. The Muromachi period ended when Oda Nobunaga overthrew the last Ashikaga shogun, leading to the unification efforts of the late 16th century. Despite its political instability, the Muromachi period left a lasting legacy of cultural sophistication and artistic achievement. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rich and complex history of ancient Japan. From the earliest hunter-gatherer societies of the Jomon period to the rise of the powerful samurai class in the Kamakura period and the cultural renaissance of the Muromachi period, each era has left an indelible mark on the fabric of Japanese society. Ancient Japan's history is a tapestry woven with stories of innovation, cultural exchange, and resilience. The introduction of rice agriculture during the Yayoi period transformed society, laying the foundation for future developments. The Kofun period's grand burial mounds and the rise of the Yamato clan heralded the emergence of a centralized state. The Asuka period saw the profound influence of Buddhism and Chinese culture, while the Nara period established legal codes and chronicled Japan's early history. The Heian period stands out as a golden age of classical culture, producing literary masterpieces and fostering a sophisticated court life. The Kamakura period brought the rise of the samurai and the establishment of the shogunate, marking a shift to military governance. The Muromachi period, despite its political turmoil, saw a cultural blossoming that has left a lasting legacy. As promised, here's a surprising insight. The refined tea ceremony, now a symbol of Japanese culture, was greatly influenced by Zen Buddhism and first formalized during the Muromachi period by tea master Sen no Rikyu. This practice of mindfulness and simplicity continues to be a cherished tradition in Japan today. If you enjoyed delving into the intricate history of ancient Japan, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Armchair Archaeology for more in-depth explorations of history's fascinating stories. Tap the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we unveil our next historical journey. We'd love to hear from you. What other ancient civilizations or periods are you curious about? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Until our next adventure, keep exploring the past, stay curious, and let the quest for knowledge guide you.